Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show YouTube. Last week, Fletcher Cox had 4 sacks in a monumental Week 1 opener. So, he's going to get himself Player of the Week. He also gets himself +2 upgrade to 1 non-super cheesy stat. We're on block shedding right here, so that's going to be super cheesy, going to be like throw power, speed, acceleration, stuff like that. So block shedding, though, totally in line with what's okay to use. But last week, got the win. Nick Foles looking a little iffy. Week 2, go up against the 0-1 Washington Commanders. And you can see Antonio Gibson right here. He's the best. They're 85 overall. They don't really got a QB. I think the run game, lock them up. It's going to be what they're best at. Well, it's going to stop them. And what we're going to do with them? Hey, guess what? Chase Young, don't care about you, brother. We're going to run right down your throat. Now, taking a look at the team right now. Taking a look at all the gains. See if anyone picks up any nagging injuries right now. Don't believe they should. Everything should be straightforward and I don't know. Everything should be fine. Everything should just move along. On to the defense right now. D-line's looking healthy. Linebacking core also looking healthy. Corners are all looking real nice. Safeties looking fire, and same with Elliott and J.K. Scott. But out comes Desmond Ritter, not Riddler. That's the Batman villain. But Desmond Ritter, I mean, the backup QB they had last year, they're starting Nick Mullins. Right last year, when I went off, I guess last season, last year, it's only like less than 5 episodes, maybe like 6 episodes ago, I went off on Washington because they're starting Nick Mullins as their starting QB. Yeah, Nick Mullins, am I right, guys? What a character he is. But here we go, taking on the Washington Commanders in probably the worst stadium in NFL history. I mean, you get sewage leak on you, you fall off the balconies because the balconies break. I'm assuming the Wi-Fi just skims your credit cards. Like you log into the Wi-Fi here at FedEx Field, and you go on social media, instantly hacked. Instantly, your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, your OnlyFans, all of it just hacked. All the stuff's leaked. You get random people posting on all your socials. It's not the way to go. But then you go get yourself like a $30 beer because Dan Snyder jacks all the prices up. Get yourself that $30 beer, and guess what happens? They got card skimmers and all the card readers. You gotta do the Apple Pay? Card skimmer on the Apple Pay somehow too. The card skimmed everything. So all your socials get hacked, or all your photos get leaked. Guess what? Credit cards get stolen. Every time. It's just like, well, we paid for the experience, right? It's like going to, I don't know, the worst place in the world, and they just call it Washington. But Ritter apparently didn't start last week. He is 0-0, so I guess they had Nick Mullins start or something. Wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Probably got hurt. Now, Ritter, underneath pass right there to Gibson. I mean, Gibson, the run game we're locking up. Not necessarily the throw game right here. But that's going to be a first down for Antonio Gibson. 2 catches, 29 yards. 3rd and 11. Come on, pass rush. Let's get to Ritter. And, big boy sack. Javon Hargrave right there. Big old Hargrave getting his first sack of the game. As the Philadelphia Eagles force the punt here, knocking Washington all the way back to their own 48-yard line. Taylor Nick Foles, 362, 2 touchdowns, 3 receptions. Not awful, just not great. Clearly not the 27 touchdowns to 2 interceptions he threw back in his glory days. 2nd and 6. Montez gets it on the sack right there. Just outpowering, it seems like, Jordan Mailata. Mailata, pretty strong as a offensive tackle. I mean, just not great. Now Lane Johnson also gets beat right there. Chase Young, incomplete pass. Forcing a punt. Going deep and diving interception right there. Big play. Slay, his 2nd on the season. Back-to-back weeks, big play. Slay's got himself a pick. Now starting off from the 46-yard line, Foles is going to get Devontae. Devontae takes that down to Washington's 31-yard line. A 23-yard reception. 3rd and 9, here we go. We're in field goal range at least, so don't get sacked too much. Don't get sacked too much of a loss as Devontae making himself a big boy player that comes back for that, ends up in the end zone. Devontae honestly can't believe it either. He's like, "How did you see me make that catch? I can't believe I made that catch." Neither can probably anyone in Washington right now believe he made that catch. Now Ritter going super deep. Ooh, smacked away and picked off by Taylor Rapp, the backup safety right there. You'll love to see that. 2 drives, 2 picks right now for Washington. As Philadelphia gets it back on their 41. Now it's a 3rd and 2. Throw on the run. Caught by Devontae. Okay, Devontae. I see you. Making some plays right now. 3rd and 6. Here we go. Foles going to drop back. Foles firing. Ooh, super wide right there. I mean, Foles definitely not a throw-on-the-run QB. He's more of a flat-foot pocket passer. But Philadelphia does get 3 points on that drive. Makes it a 10-0 ball game. 2nd and 7. Here comes that pass rush. Not underneath pass going to be good. Ooh, a broken tackle followed by a huge user hit stick. Knocks us out of full momentum, but now it's going to be 3rd and 13. Momentum's back up and activated. We just need a good pass rush, good sack right now. Here comes the D tackle, and there goes the sack. Javon Hargrave picks up his 2nd sack of the game. Look at Hargrave go, just outrunning that QB right there. Nick Foles, just what? Alright. I mean, Landon Collins jumping interception right there. I mean, it was a good play. Nick Foles had the play right there. It was a good Landon Collins play. And we lead to a 3 and out right there. So only settling for a field goal, starting off inside of our 15. I feel like it's the best of a bad situation. Fourth interception, though, on the season, though, for Nick Foles. Not ideal. But taking a look, they're running about 36% of the time. Probably not exactly where we want to be when it comes to running the ball. Now, short accuracy for Washington, 31% of the time for 63% accuracy. They're not doing much better either. 3rd and 5 to start off this half. Here we go. And again, another diving interception for Landon Collins. Landon Collins just having himself just a jumping field day. I mean, again, Nick Foles is making the throws he needs to make. He's having open receivers. They're just getting, I don't know, Landon Collins apparently just Michael Jordan right now in his old age. 1st and 10, end zone. Give me that back right there. Philadelphia's challenging because they're saying it's incomplete right there. I mean, they're saying that was an incomplete Darius Slay interception. I'm sorry, Darius Slay had that. All right, let's get that replay going right now. We get 1 foot, 2 feet down. I mean, those are 2 feet down right. I don't understand where they're going to say his 2 feet didn't touch right there. Because at no point do they actually touch that white line. Now, unless it's just some garbage animation right there where it's like, oh, no, they're going to say he didn't catch it. Okay, apparently he didn't catch that. I'm pretty sure his feet never touched that white line. But I guess there's no point in me arguing that because they didn't say otherwise. But 3rd down conversion can't happen. So it's going to lead to a field goal right now. So we've had 2 interceptions on our side of the field. Both have led to field goals, which not ideal is best case scenario, though. Foles on the run and just wide of Quez Watkins right there. Brian Flores looking super pumped by that. 1st and 10, here we go. Ritter. I keep saying Riddler. It's Ritter. Ritter takes that to the 37-yard line. Okay. 2nd and goal. That's going to be a wide open passing touchdown right there. Just no one's covering the tight end. That's a 1st-round draft pick tight end, too. Who drafts a tight end in the 1st round except Washington? And he gets back at us and scores a touchdown. 3rd and 4, here we go. Foles gets the underneath the route right there. It's going to be, is that Quez? It's going to be Quez Watkins, number 16 right there. 3rd and 1 now from the 17-yard line. Hand off and stuffed. Jonathan Allen meets Miles Sanders in the backfield. Loss of 2 yards right there. 4th and 3. Philadelphia needs this one. You have end zone pass caught by Devontae, and they're going to say he's in the end zone for the touchdown. Big touchdown right there for Devontae Smith, making this a tied ball game, 20 apiece. Over the middle, Mayer again, just unguarded. No one's guarding Mayer. the tight end. 2nd and 3. Here we go. Come on. Pass rush. Getting locked up. Ritter. Just plenty of time to throw scary. Terry McLaurin gets his ankles taken out from underneath of him. But not until he takes it down inside Eagles red zone. 3rd and goal. Come on. Force another field goal attempt. We got this. Thibodeau is getting locked up. End zone. And Scary Terry wide open. Apparently another defensive back saw that man. Alright, 27-20 is the score, and Foles sacked on 2nd and 8 by Chase Young. Makes it a 3rd and 17. Foles needs to rally the troops now. And underthrown, intercepted. And he's going to take that back to the 5, and a pick 6 for Cameron Curl. Nick Foles definitely wearing out that Super Bowl hero welcome. Fans wanted him in 2018. Right now in 2023, it's definitely a different story right now. Eagles fall to 1-1, losing this game 34-20. A real bad game from Nick Foles. The defense can't say it was much better. But definitely a game where it's going to lead to a lot of head scratching. You know, Nick Foles is the experiment over with Nick Foles. Has he played his last start here in Philadelphia, barring any injuries to maybe like Rattler or Bo Nix? Does Deuce Staley say, hey, growing pains, he's old, he's a veteran, let's run again, let's run back, let's figure it out. But 6 interceptions in 2 weeks is rough to say the least right there. $122 for Sanders, averaging 3.5 yards a carry, no touchdowns. $137 for Devontae, 2 touchdowns. 54 for Quez, 31 for Jameson. And everyone else just kind of falls off from there. 2 sacks allowed by Mulata, a sack by Goddard, and a sack by Johnson. Drake Jackson led the team with 10 tackles. 4 tackles for loss, but Hargrave leads the team. And 2 sacks leads the team from Javon Hargrave as well. Kayvon had a sack as well. So good on the D-line for getting 3 sacks in the game. Taylor Rapp and Big Play Slay both had interceptions. Jake Elliott went 2 for 2 and 2 for 2 from field goals and extra points. JK had 3 punts for the $161. And Jason returned 4 kicks for 58 yards. And if you guys enjoyed this episode,